Hello everyone, my name is Professor Mega. You must know the planets of the solar system. Today's topic is about Mars. Many people boast that they know very much about Mars. Mars is a red planet. It is very cold. It is a bit smaller than the Earth. It is the fourth planet from the Sun in the solar system. It doesn't have life and humans cannot live there. Please stop for a moment. Can humans really live on Mars? You might want to know more about Mars first. Mars is mostly buried under dust, sand, and rocks. Has an atmosphere 100 times lesser than the Earth's, and is basically known for its red surface. Ugh, this planet is the most boring planet in the solar system. Why? Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. Venus is the hottest. Earth has life. Jupiter is the largest. Saturn has the biggest rings. Uranus is upside down and is the coldest. And Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun. But Mars has nothing special. They used its red rocks. No! Mars is not boring at all. You will learn many things about Mars in this interesting video. Did you know that Mars was once like Earth? Water ran across the land, and oceans ruled over parts of the planet. But due to atmospheric escape, the water dried up and life was mostly gone. This is called terraforming. This is also the reason why scientists and astronomers are now searching for leftover life on Mars. Now this might make the other planets jealous of Mars. Well, did scientists find life on Mars as a result? Actually, no, but don't get upset too fast because that's not all. To explore more, aboard my Mega 101 spaceship for a trip to Mars. Oh, it's been a long time and we haven't. Oh, look, I can see Mars from inside the shuttle. Before we reach Mars in a jiffy, let's talk about the unique condition of Mars and how we design cities on Mars. On Mars, there is lots of radiation, which is bad for humans if there is too much. But what is radiation? Radiation is energy that comes from a source that travels through space at the speed of light. They are perilous to our bodies. That means if we have to live on Mars, we will build domes to block out radiation. The domes can also block out Mars' extremely powerful dust storms. They also might block out a huge eruption of Mount Olympus, which is possible, the largest active volcano in our solar system, also the highest mountain in our solar system if we build it well. Inside the domes, cities will be built. Humans may even build 3D printed homes. Yes, we're ready to land. Wait, are we about to land on an enormous white thing? Ah, help! We're about to land on a monster volcano. Crash. Open your eyes. It must have been a very long time. It's not any monster volcano, is it? Okay, wear your spacesuits. What is this white thing? Oh, I know. It must be something special. It's a glacier. Phew, it's not any monster volcano. Mars has big colossal glaciers inside enormous orange craters. Those glaciers are completely frozen. Let me touch it. Ow, it's so cold. That's because it's froze in the cold temperatures of Mars. These Mars glaciers are very different from the glaciers on Earth. It shows the history of Mars. According to astronomers and scientists, some of the glaciers are formed between 6 and 20 ice ages Mars has experienced throughout the past 300 to 800 million years. Then a new analysis of glaciers have been revealed. Another difference is that Mars glaciers don't melt into liquid when they are heated. They turn into gas immediately because of Mars's low pressure. Ooh, that's interesting. But don't worry, there's still more. Of course, you can also extract water from Mars's rocks. Mars's rocks are not plain old orange and brown rocks that you might see from its appearance. It's made up of 60% water. Underground water may also be available. So when we live on Mars one day, workers will be hired to mine them for water. Oxygen is another thing that Mars lacks. This is also another reason why we need to build domes on Mars in order to live. On Earth, some of the oxygen is provided by plants and trees. When we live on Mars, we will take seeds and plants on the way. After a while, the domes will be filled with plants and trees, and we will have enough oxygen. Humans can also use a machine called MOXIE, or known as the Mars Oxygen In-Situ Resource Utilization Experiment, made by NASA to extract small amounts of oxygen from the Martian air, which is made up of 96% carbon dioxide and only 4% oxygen. Temperature is also important as a condition of Mars. Mars is considered to be extremely cold if compared to Earth, way colder than the coldest place on Earth, Antarctica. The temperature can plummet to minus 195 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 125 degrees Celsius in the winter. A summer day on Mars can only be up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius near the equator. This is a problem scientists are trying hard to solve. The only solution is to heat the surface of Mars. But how? Scientists joke that they could place an enormous mirror above Mars to reflect sunlight onto the surface. Or they could blow up bombs to heat the surface. There is also another idea. They also plan to place minor disks on the surface to reflect sunlight onto Mars and heat the surface's temperature. Many people were thinking up of ideas of living on Mars. Starting from 1996, scientists launched the first ever successful Mars rover, Mars Pathfinder. Now, there are many rovers currently active on Mars, including Perseverance and Zhurong, which is from China. Elon Musk, founder of SpaceX CEO, estimates that humans will be able to reach Mars physically if they work hard. He has a long-standing vision of establishing a city on Mars. His aim is to transform humanity into a multi-planet species. His plan is ensuring the planet is not dependent on other planets. In order to build a self-sustaining city, they need to send a massive amount of resources and infrastructure from Earth to Mars. That's also why Elon Musk is planning to launch the world's largest flying object, the Starship, combined with a multi-function spaceship. Starship was created to send 1 million tons of infrastructure, people, and resources to Mars. Starship was also reusable, so it can take things to Mars one at a time. Musk also says he will build lots of Starship rockets in order to complete his plan quickly. Each rocket can deliver 100 tons of cargo. The plan of SpaceX is to produce a massive amount of starships so that we can have at least 1,000 of them. The construction of the Starship is now in progress at Florida. Elon Musk estimates that it can be launched in this decade from now to 2029. That must be an exciting thing for everyone. Once we reach Mars, we need to terraform Mars. Like we had talked about in the beginning of the video, Mars has no atmosphere. Lacking its atmosphere is extremely dangerous because without the atmosphere, we wouldn't have oxygen and our body fluids would boil like a soup in a pot, which is very horrible. Elon Musk and scientists proved that the reason Mars doesn't have an atmosphere is that Mars doesn't have a magnetosphere. Earth has a magnetosphere to trap high-energy particles from the sun, but Mars doesn't. So the solar wind of the sun blew away its atmosphere. Elon Musk suggests the idea of greenhouse effect. Earth has the greenhouse effect, so that's why it has life. Elon Musk says that you could use the greenhouse effect on Mars, so Mars can have life too. In the greenhouse effect, the sunlight warms the Earth, which is then held by greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, but some sunlight escapes into space. On Mars, the sunlight cannot reach the surface, so it is 0 Fahrenheit on Mars. With the atmosphere, Mars can have water running freely, plants growing under the sunlight, animals and insects roaming the ground, and dust storms will soon disappear. So this is why scientists are trying to find life on Mars. Wait, why is there so much orange dust in the air? Oh wait, it's a dust storm. Kids, back to the spaceship Mega 101. Sorry, we are running out of fuel. Oh no! Ow! Subscribe to our channel, LightUp Kids Science. LightUp Kids Astronomy.